In the small village of Shantipur, nestled between vast green fields and towering mountains, lived a young girl named Maya. She was a curious soul, always asking questions and exploring the world around her. Her days were filled with dreams of adventure far beyond the fields she knew so well. One day, while wandering near the forest, Maya stumbled upon an old, weathered chest buried beneath a tree. Her heart raced with excitement as she carefully opened it. Inside was a tattered map, its edges frayed and strange symbols drawn all over it. At the center of the map was an inscription, "To the kingdom beyond the stars." Maya's eyes widened. She had never heard of such a place. Could it be real? Her mind raced with possibilities, and without hesitation, she decided to follow the map. She knew this might be the adventure she'd always dreamed of. With the map in hand, Maya set off on her journey. She walked for days through forests, crossed rivers, and climbed hills. Along the way, she met an old hermit named Arjun, who lived in a cave near a waterfall. Arjun had a long white beard and twinkling eyes that seemed to know more than they let on. "You're on a dangerous path, young one," Arjun warned when Maya showed him the map. "The kingdom beyond the stars is not what it seems. Many have sought it, but none have returned." Maya was undeterred. "I have to find it. Something tells me that I must." Arjun sighed, but seeing the determination in her eyes, he handed her a small silver amulet. "This will protect you. Wear it close to your heart. But remember, not everything is as it appears." With a grateful nod, Maya continued her journey, now with the mysterious amulet hanging from her neck. The path grew darker and more treacherous, the trees twisting into strange shapes, and the air becoming thick with a sense of foreboding. After days of traveling, Maya arrived at the entrance to a hidden valley. There, standing before her, was a grand archway made of shimmering silver stones. It was the gateway to the kingdom beyond the stars. Her heart pounded in her chest as she stepped through the archway into a land like none she had ever seen. The sky above was not the blue she knew, but a deep indigo, with stars sparkling in broad daylight. The ground beneath her feet glowed faintly, and towering structures made of crystal rose from the earth, their surfaces reflecting light in every direction. As Maya walked deeper into this enchanted kingdom, she realized it was eerily quiet. No birds sang, no wind rustled the trees. The streets were empty, though the place seemed untouched by time. Suddenly, a figure appeared before her, a tall woman dressed in flowing silver robes, her eyes cold and distant. "Welcome, traveler," the woman said in a voice that echoed unnaturally. "I am Queen Naira, ruler of the kingdom beyond the stars." Maya bowed slightly. "I've come to learn the secrets of this place," she said bravely. "I followed the map." Queen Naira smiled, though there was no warmth in it. "Many seek the secrets of my kingdom, but few are worthy. This is a place of dreams and illusions. What you see is only a reflection of your desires." Maya frowned. "What do you mean?" Before she could ask more, the ground beneath her began to shift, and Maya found herself standing in front of her childhood home, her parents waving at her from the doorway. Her heart filled with joy. She missed them dearly on her travels, but something felt wrong. The air was too still, too perfect. Then she remembered Arjun's warning. Not everything is as it appears. "This isn't real," Maya said aloud, taking a step back. The vision of her home flickered, then disappeared, leaving her alone once more. Queen Naira reappeared, clapping her hands slowly. "Impressive," she said, though her eyes still glinted with malice. "But resisting illusions is only the beginning. To earn the true secret of this kingdom, you must face its greatest trial. Follow me." Maya hesitated, but followed the queen through the shimmering palace. She was led into a massive hall where a single pedestal stood at the center. On it rested a golden key glowing with an otherworldly light. Take the key, Queen Naira instructed. It will unlock the greatest treasure of all. Maya approached the pedestal, but just as she reached for the key, the floor beneath her shook violently. Out of the shadows emerged a monstrous creature, its body made of swirling darkness, its eyes burning red. Maya's heart pounded, but she stood her ground. The creature lunged at her, and in a flash, she remembered the amulet around her neck. Grabbing it, she held it up high. The amulet glowed brightly, and the creature howled in pain, retreating into the shadows. Breathing heavily, Maya looked up at Queen Naira. "What was that?" she demanded. Queen Naira smirked. "That was your fear. It takes many forms, but only those who face it without flinching can unlock the true power of this kingdom," Maya frowned. "And what power is that?" The queen's expression darkened. "The power of control. The power to bend reality to your will." Maya's eyes widened. It sounded tempting, but deep down something felt wrong. "Control over everything?" "Everything," Queen Naira repeated, stepping closer. "You could live in a world of your own making, without fear, without loss." Maya paused, thinking of her family, her friends, and the life she had left behind. A life full of joy, yes, but also challenges and lessons learned. Without those, what kind of life would it be? "I don't want to control everything," Maya said quietly, stepping away from the key. "Life isn't meant to be controlled. It's meant to be lived, with all its ups and downs." Queen Naira's face twisted in anger. "Fool! You would give up the power to shape your destiny?" Maya stood tall. "I don't need power to shape my destiny. I just need courage to face whatever comes my way." At her words, the palace began to crumble, the illusions fading away. Queen Naira let out a scream as the kingdom dissolved into nothingness, leaving Maya standing in the forest once more. The sun was setting, casting a golden glow over the trees. Maya took a deep breath, feeling a sense of peace. She had faced her fears and learned a lesson far more valuable than any treasure. In life, it's not about controlling every outcome or bending things to our will. True strength comes from accepting the uncertainties and challenges and facing them with courage. Trying to control everything only leads to illusions and false realities. Real growth comes from embracing life as it is, with all its imperfections.